All right, it looks like we are live. It is just barely after 4 o'clock on the East Coast. So, good afternoon. I am Cringe Dad, your neighborhood friendly gaming dad. I play primarily Fortnite. I've been playing for about 2 years, and one day I might actually get good at playing. This is a family friendly stream. There might be a few dad jokes peppered in here and there. Just to give you a little background, I started watching streamers about 4 months ago. I really like learning new techniques and tips from streamers, and I mostly play Battle Royale Zero build, and I'm learning how to play build mode, so I've been playing build mode a lot lately. My son and I started this stream as just kind of a learning exercise, learning how to stream while I build my skill set regarding playing Fortnite. So come along. We are going to load into a battle royale right now, and we will see how it goes. This is our fifth streaming test. The first few ones, we received feedback that the audio was too low, so I have worked to improve that. Yesterday was the first streaming test that we did where we actually played with somebody. An interesting thing that happened with that one, I was able to hear my teammate just fine, but their audio was not on the stream. I'm not sure if that's a setting that I need to set up, but nobody could hear them on the stream, so it just kind of seemed like I was talking to myself. Also, I found with trying to learn how to stream and especially how to pay attention to the chat, it was just a little too much to try to pay attention to the game, try to pay attention to the chat, and also coordinate with a teammate. I'm not there yet as far as having that sort of, how would you say it, having that attention span and that multitasking ability. So I will certainly work on it. We're not there yet, but that's what this whole thing is about. It's just a learning process. Alright, I better go ahead and mark the spot where I like to drop. I've had a few people ask me, what streamers do I watch? And, I just kind of happened on it by accident. Make sure to thank the buzzer over there. I was just randomly strolling through YouTube one day and had just happened upon, in the shorts feed, happened upon a streamer. Streamer's actually, his name is Cactus. He goes by I Am Cactus or 1M Cactus. And he's a young man, and I enjoyed watching his gameplay. So I just started casually watching here and there, and he would give some good tips on what he liked about some weapons, what he didn't like about others. And so I would try those out, and it actually helped out my gameplay a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to answer some messages here too. Anyways, as I started watching that streamer, started watching Cactus, I obviously, the way that those algorithms work, I started getting other streamers in my feeds, started watching some others, and the reason I drop on this island every time was a streamer that really liked how you have an Oni chest there most of the time. There's typically another Oni chest right out there at, that's not what I'm trying to do. Anywho, there's usually another Oni chest in that boathouse, and then a streamer named Watery Shoe had some really good advice that you pick a spot and learn it. Don't worry about trying to get a great spot or get good at the whole map. Pick somewhere, learn it. Oh, who do we have here? I'm not entirely sure where this individual is, but I know they landed. I heard their footsteps. Now, I have had a goal to get to that Godzilla portal. It's been difficult, however, because I don't land anywhere near the middle of the map. Why don't we see where it is? Yeah, it's on the other side of the map. I don't see that happening for me today, at least on this game. Sometimes there's a dirt bike floats right here. That would have at least given me the opportunity to maybe get there a little faster. Try and do some damage to Godzilla. I actually watched, I believe, the movie that this Godzilla is from. Watched part of it last night. I think it was called something like Godzilla and Kong, and it had this underworld or inner world. I'm not sure. It was pretty interesting. My kids were watching the movie, and I only saw a little bit of it, but it looked like a pretty good show. And this Godzilla that we're seeing right here was very accurate to how he was portrayed in the movie. You know, I think I'm gonna just bail on the idea of making it to the Godzilla at all. So, we're gonna continue on. One of the things I'm definitely working on improving at in my overall gameplay is paying attention to how many people are left and paying attention to names. I watch a lot of these streamers, and they pay such good attention to the names of the people they're fighting, the people they've won or eliminated or lost to, all of those things. I'm not good at that at all. So I would definitely like to learn a little bit more. Oh, I guess just keeping up my awareness. I feel like I do really good if I'm playing by myself. I'm not worrying about a stream. Just focus on the gameplay. But I would like to get a little bit better at this. Alright, we're going to go ahead and top off our shields. Hold on just a minute here. had some off-stream technical difficulties there, but I think we've got those sorted out. I mean, that right there is a good example of my inability to multitask. So, let's get healed back up. Wow, Godzilla was in there for quite a long time. They must not have had many people going after him. Well, right there now I've learned that it may have been advantageous for me to still jump on that dirt bike and go after him. I heard a rumor online that Godzilla was going to spawn every game. I didn't know if it was just for the weekend or until the end of this season. It certainly helps with my goal of becoming him eventually. Well, that was pretty quick. Well, I think that's a good example of why not to run into a fight if you are ill prepared. Let's go ahead and ready back up and see what we can do. Off stream, I was having an interesting conversation where there is a disconnect. If you're familiar with government at all, for some reason, there are documents that the federal government will issue. And for local governments like city, county, state, they're just not adequate enough. I don't understand that at all. I would assume that a federally issued document would be the gold standard. But it is not. So, I guess, what are you going to do? Just do your best. Alright. I do want to try. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've got to land at my spot. We're just going to hope that there's a dirt bike over there and then I can get to Godzilla. King Kong? Interesting. I don't know enough about King Kong. I don't know if I've ever seen him before. I haven't played a whole lot lately. I'm a little rusty. And I've primarily played on another account. I am just now getting to play on the Cringe Dad account. I just started yesterday, and it's going pretty decent. You know, we're up to level 24 so far. I played, where are we at? I think I played 5 games yesterday, and I got up to level 21. I'm not focusing on quests or anything. I'm just playing, just out here to have a little fun, see what we can do. Actually got a few messages here. I may have to end the stream after this match. Got a bunch of things in the real world that are going to require my attention. And just like I tell my kids, I tell all of you folks, the exactly 0 folks that watch this, this is just a game. It's to have fun. And when other things come up in your real life, you should always give those your attention. That is advice that I really work to get my children to listen to, but it's advice that I think I need to take as well. I think parents are really good at giving advice to their kids, of doing things better. But they have to remember, sometimes mom and dad, they need to take that advice too. And kids, I will tell you, it is hard for moms and dads to take their own advice sometimes. Alright, we don't have King Kong yet. So we are not going to bother with going over to the boathouse. We are going to come over to whatever this place is. And I'm going to finish recharging my shields. I'm going to creep over to the Oni chest first, in case any of this fighting is too close. Somebody's been here. With my luck, they're still here. And I wouldn't know. I don't want that mask. Alright. Let's check this chest. And there's Godzilla. Recharge my shields. How far? Ooh, he is nearby. I am happy with that. Now I know there should be some sort of vehicle nearby. We're gonna have to go over to the gas station. That far away. I am sure whoever was fighting here in the area promptly left to go join that fight. Oh, there is somebody. Can we hit him from here? I don't believe so. Somebody wanted to fight me. Alright, we're gonna see if we can actually do any damage from this mountaintop. Only because it'll give us the ability to see what else is coming. Careful and make sure nobody is sneaking up on me. That'd be a really smart move. Interesting. What are these? Say that I am definitely winning the contest here so far. I think I'm most concerned about people sneaking up on me. You know what? If it happens, it happens. I might get the medallion. Looks like I did. I'm curious what this is. Alright, we better get out of here. So I would like to know what this medallion does. Lots of shield bubbles over there. Well, that doesn't say a whole lot for my driving ability. We find ourselves somewhere safe to park. Right here. I would like to find out what this does. I'm also trying to learn how to build. Is that how? No. There we go. Okay, this medallion, what does it do? Gain charges of dash over time for quick bursts. Not entirely sure what that even means. I guess I wasn't in a very safe spot. Oh, interesting. I've got those things floating around. Well, that shows you how much I pay attention, because I'm sure this is something that many of you have been doing for some time. I just have no clue what it is. Alright, let's sit right here for a minute. Okay, well, I could definitely use some ammo. Also, I'm curious, what is this? Some sort of rocket launcher. Interesting. Well, here's a question. In build mode, can I build a ramp to jump that bridge? I don't know, but I'd say we're going to try it. Hoping to find a little bit of ammo. Alright, here's what we're going to do. The guy that does not know how to build is going to try to build something. And I feel maybe about right here we should do a ramp. Alright, let's try that. Probably could have just used that little launch pad. But this is all about learning. And here we go. Let's say that mostly worked. Alright, we are top 18. I don't know anything about what's going on here. But I want to see what this little puppy does. Not very much. Presumably this might lock on to somebody. Oh, that person just died. You know, I see a lot of streamers that drink water on their streams, and I understand why now. When you're actually trying to communicate, it would probably help. I'm not entirely sure why that gentleman decided to die in a storm like that. But I would like a shotgun. I wouldn't mind some more chug splashes. I don't think I want to hire. Oh, I can't hire him. Oh, interesting. Talk to him. But I guess just starting yesterday on this account, I haven't talked to anybody. Alright, the top 13. As the kids say, we better lock in. You know, I wouldn't mind fighting up there, but it is a contested area, so we're just going to play it safe down here. Although, with my ability, I don't think there's any such thing as playing it safe. Oh, here's somebody. Let's try this thing again. Somebody's up above me and I'm about to die. Hold on, friend. Hold on. Well, there we go. Number 12, because I ran away. One of my kids always tells me, never run away from your enemy. Something I probably should have listened to. Alright, we are going to return to lobby for just a moment. Alright, we have some other things going on. I am going to have to end this stream test in just a moment. But I just wanted to take a look at anything new that was in the shop. Do you guys buy a lot of stuff in the shop? I don't pay a lot of money for stuff in the shop or V-Bucks, whatever it's called. I do take a look every now and then for different things like this right here. So this is the Fortnite Darkest Grumblings pack. So for $4.49, you're going to get this dog and another 600 V-Bucks. So that's interesting. That seems like a pretty good value. You get the Dark Doggo for Lego, Back Bling, the Upchucker. Is this the pickaxe? That's so interesting. And then you get the V-Bucks. Do you guys buy things like this a whole lot? When I first watched my kids play, I could not understand why they would buy skins or especially emotes, which they equate in my mind to an end zone dance, a touchdown dance in football. And I thought, why would you spend money for that? But as I've watched streamers and as I've played more with my kids, I'm starting to understand that, it's just something fun that you're doing on the game. Now, paying real money for it, actual dollars, it still feels really weird to me, but at least I kind of get where these kids are coming from. It's something they enjoy doing, and it makes them happy. I probably spend all kinds of money on grown-up things that would seem crazy to a kid, and that's okay. So we are going to go ahead and end the stream today. This is our 5th test. I may have some time to get on here later, but it probably will not be until towards the end of the week. We have been dealing with a flu bug in our neck of the woods. So we had at least one kiddo sick. I didn't feel very good myself this morning. Still pretty stuffed up, but we're working through it. So I hope everybody out there is staying safe, staying healthy. But just as far as the stream goes, when it comes to the volume, when it comes to the gameplay, let me know what you think. I'm open to all feedback. If you have any criticisms that I am a trash player, brother or sister, I get it. I agree with you completely. I'm trying to get better. But I enjoy it, and so it doesn't really matter to me if I win or lose. I just try to get a little better every time. Please like, subscribe, follow, whatever it's considered on whatever social media platform that you're watching this on. My goal for 2025 is to do 40 streams. Now, this is test number 5. I don't even think I'm going to consider this a full stream. These are just the tests, trying to work some of the kinks out. I'm sure I'll be working kinks out all the way through the end of those 40 streams. But I do want to try and do 40 streams this year in 2025 and have, what was that? I wanted to reach 1,000 subscribers, followers, whatever that's called. So just remember, go out there, have fun. It's just a game. Don't spend all your time playing the games. As a lot of these streamers say, touch grass. Some of you may not be able to go outside and touch grass right now, and there's been snow in a lot of parts of the country, and depending on where you are, a lot of parts of the world. But if you do have warm weather where you are right now, get out there and touch some grass. If it's cold, get out there and touch some snow. But have a good day. Hope this finds you well. And that's Cringe Dad signing off for another day.